It was a long overdue but warm welcome home for Western Massachusetts Vietnam War veterans. 22 News reporter Tiffany Chan brings us that story from their appreciation parade in Ludlow today.
Dozens of people wanted to send a heartfelt thank you to the Vietnam War veterans of Western Massachusetts. The Vietnam Veterans Appreciation Parade kicked off on Saturday morning in Ludlow. The parade started on the intersection of State and East Street here in Ludlow, and it's the first parade of its kind in Western Massachusetts to welcome back veterans of the Vietnam War 50 years later.
Well, let's think about the war back then. It was one that was dividing this country. And what we have to realize about the veterans here is they served when they were called to.
The Vietnam War began in 1954. The United States got involved in what became a long and bloody battle that pitted a communist North Vietnam against South Vietnam. More than 58,000 Americans were killed overseas by the time the war ended in 1975. The director of Ludlow's Veteran Services Office, Eric Segundo, told 22 News those who survived didn't exactly get a warm welcome home.
It was something that they were told, take your uniforms off before they got to the airports. They were spat on. They were, names called.
When we came back, the veterans weren't treated too well. It was you just kind of mold yourself back into society and whatnot.
And how did you mold yourself back into society?
By having children and working.
While many people who attended the parade felt this sign of appreciation was long overdue, Veterans Affairs Secretary Francisco Urena said the state is actively looking for more ways to give back to those who risk their lives for our freedom.
Some would say it's 50 years overdue. I think every day is an opportunity to recognize our Vietnam veterans and their families, remind them about the benefits and services available to them.
In Ludlow, Tiffany Chan for 22 News.